A new story is about to begin. So now, listen carefully. Every 4 years, something happened that no calendar ever mentioned. Cities changed their atmosphere, lights seemed brighter, people more alert, as if a single thought passed through every mind at once. Everyone knew it. The field was about to return. The field wasn't a stadium. It wasn't a fixed place. It was a phenomenon, appearing wherever it wanted, whenever it wanted, however it wanted. It could manifest in a crowded square, in a parking lot, inside a shopping mall, on the roof of a building, even on vertical walls. And when it appeared, no one was surprised. It felt like the city had always known. The players weren't players. They were the ball monks. They lived on the island of Arizona, a tiny mysterious place that only showed up on maps every 4 years, as if the world remembered only when it needed to. Every cycle, thousands of people traveled there, not to see the match. The match happened somewhere in the world, but to watch the monks and understand how they moved. But they never succeeded. The monks meditated, walked, breathed, seemed perfectly ordinary, until the murm of the field called them. In a single instant, the island became empty. One moment they were sitting under the tree, and the next, someone on the opposite side of the planet saw them sprinting out on an alley. That was how the match began. Giono was 12. He lived far from Arizona. Simple family, little money, a worn-out ball he carried everywhere. He had dreamed of seeing the ball monks for as long as he could remember. At school, kids talked about them like superheroes. Shops displayed posters and photos of the past matches. Adults told unbelievable stories.
I saw them running on the market roof.
The field once appeared inside the subway tunnel. The goalkeeper stopped a shot before the ball was even kicked.
Giono listened to everything, always, with shining eyes. But he couldn't go to Arizona. Too expensive, too far. So he watched from the window of his second-floor apartment, hoping for a miracle. That year, the city began to vibrate, softly, like a held breath. Shop windows trembled, traffic lights bent slightly. People stopped walking. Giono felt a shiver. The field was choosing. One evening, he saw something he would remember forever, never forget. From the alley below his building, a ball monk appeared running. He didn't run like a human. He was silent, perfect, gliding. Then he did the impossible. He placed one foot on the building's wall and began to walk upward. One step, then another, and then another. He climbed all the way to the window across from Giono's. Giono held his breath. The monk was right there, just a few meters away, close enough to touch. His eyes were closed, but he seemed to sense Giono's presence. Then the city moved. Buildings shifted, streets wouldn't. Cars slid aside on their own. Lights synchronized. And in front of Giono's home, a square formed. Perfect, new, as if built in a single blink. From the second floor, Giono had the best view in the world. The field was arriving. The ground bent. White lines rose from the pavement like glowing veins. Goalposts appeared in a flash. The field inhaled. One by one, the bull monks emerged from impossible directions. From rooftops, from alleys, from walls, all with closed eyes, all guided by the murm. The match began. The city gathered instantly. People filmed, shouted, called their neighbors. An entire stadium formed out of pure instinct. The ball vibrated. The goalkeeper was unreal. Giono watched everything from above, stunned. And then, in the final minute, something happened that no one could ever predict it. The ball was kicked with incredible force. It flew high, higher, past the field, past the square, past the crowd. And instead of falling back down, it entered at Giono's window. A flash, a sharp thud, a miracle. It looked like a mistake, a miscalculated shot, a random bounce. But the ball monks never make mistakes. The ball flew straight into Giono's hand, as if it had been searching for him, as if it knew exactly where to go. He caught it mid-air, and for a moment, the world stopped. There it was, in his living room, the ball from the world match of the ball monks, an object no one had ever touched except them, and now it belonged to him. Years passed. The square returned to normal, buildings slid back into place, the field vanished, as always. But that ball remained. Giono kept it on the shelf in his home. He talked about it constantly, to friends, to neighbors, to strangers, then to his children, then to their children, then to their children of their children. "In our house," he would say, "we have a ball monk match ball, but if you look at it, it just seems like an ordinary ball." And maybe that was the beauty of it, the greatest miracle, the simplest secret. The field had chosen him, and no one could ever take that memory away.